Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel again. It's time for the Toy Car Baseball Wildcard games. It's a one game, win and advance to the championship series or lose and you're done for the season. Today's first game will be a great one. The undefeated USA who came off something unheard of in Toy Car Baseball history ever. 2 perfect games back to back. I mean seriously, how did they pull that off? There's no magic or anything or like special whatever stuff or whatever going on. But I don't know what's happening, but the USA is just playing better all of a sudden in Toy Car Baseball lately. The only problem is France or Italy might try to take their spotlight away from them, so we'll see if that happens. Because Italy plays next against Sweden. Then the third game is France versus NASCAR. And then the last game to round out the wild card win and advance, lose, and go home games this season of Toy Car Baseball is Germany versus Japan. That's going to be a good game because both of those teams have the same record. USA wins that. They're going to be the home team, so UK will be hitting first. And someone's already here in the live. Thanks for stopping by. That's just in front of the third baseman. Watch out, UK. You're out. What was he doing? That car should have been at first base easily. I think that player was just distracted because he probably didn't think he was going to even get it. That's an unfortunate way of getting a first out. And very bizarre, too, as well. Yeah, they're going to call that an out. Not enough to really overturn it. That's the inning already. Man, USA's perfect game was on the line with that out, and somehow they got it to happen. Now, yes, granted, I don't think they'll have a perfect game every game this season, but they could possibly do it if they keep the right mindset of their team. They could pull out the impossible. That's just fouled. Yep, that's just fouled. It's gone. Home run to start it off for the USA. That's gone. 0-3 USA already. And we're getting a pitching change already. Pitching change didn't really help much because that's a double. This car right here is just on track to history. I'm not sure what it is with that car for the USA in Toy Car Baseball, but he's just been really hard to stop. Hot shot to third, but that's still going to be a hit though. Wow, he almost got an out that time. He doesn't catch it. Bases loaded. Grand slam. I believe it's 0-6 USA now, because they had only 2 or 3 runs before that. Yeah, it's 0-6 now. That's gone, 0-7. They're 9 more runs away from automatically forcing top of the second. That was smoked out of there. Goodbye. That's probably their longest home run of the season by that Panos race car there. You're at 0-8 now. And that was smoked too. By none other than, well, the car that's making history for Team USA and Toy Car Baseball. I'm honestly not sure what players have the most amount of runs scored in a toy car baseball game, to be honest, but he's probably really close to it because he's up to, I'd say, that car is up to probably like 40, 50 home runs in this season of toy car baseball. Well, last season and this season combined, actually. So yeah, that car's on to making history, or probably has beaten it. One of the two, I can't even recall, to be honest. I would say that Dodge Charger Automobiles probably has the most amount of home runs for USA. Because unfortunately, I don't think I've kept track of home runs lately. I did a few seasons ago, but to be honest, I think all of those papers were like thrown out or something. So because I don't have any memory, and I'm not trying to favor cars or anything like that, that Charger probably has the most amount of home runs now for the USA, or second most. Either way, it's, I believe, 0 to 8 now, or 0 to 9. Yeah, it's 0 to 8 now. Now it's 0 to 9. They only need 7 more to cause top of the second to automatically happen. That's gone, 0 to 11. They're 5 runs away from another perfect game. I mean, they almost didn't have a perfect game because of that car probably would have had a single, but I think that car just got completely sidetracked of what to do. Careless mistakes lead to costly errors. He's up again. It's still 0 to 11. That's gone. Make it 0 to 13. There are only 2 more away from causing the, well, you know what to happen in the game. Top of the second inning, that is. It's 0 to 13. Nope, that's not a home run. But it's a double. Costly error. They hit the Jeep. I don't know why the heck they did that. That's not a home run. Bases are going to be loaded. It's 0 to 13. Nope, someone hit the thumbs up button. Thank you very much for doing that. You're right. That was smoked. Goodbye for sure. And that's probably going to be the longest home run of this season for the USA toy car baseball team. 0 to 17. Yes, I know they scored 1 more run. Oh yeah, that's definitely their longest home run this season. The Charger has probably hit the longest home run out of any player for USA in toy car baseball. So he's definitely set the record for longest home run by a member of the USA's toy car baseball team. Although I don't think the Chargers played in toy car hockey though. Or if it has, it may or may not have gotten the USA championship in that. And he's playing pitcher this time. So this will be interesting. 3 more outs and USA would have their 3rd perfect game in a row, which no team has ever done before in toy car baseball. Ever. And yes, I really do mean ever when I say that. You're out. There's 1 gone. There's 2 more outs away from advancing to the championship series 2 seasons in a row. They're saying he hit it, but it also hit him before he hit it. So because of too much confusion, they're going to say that's a redo pitch. Well, because that had to be a redo because of, it would have been unfair had that been called now because it looked like it would have been a hit by pitch, but then he hit it at the same time. So unfortunately, because it resulted in the same thing that probably would have been called the first time as an out, it's still an out. That's close because it hits his tire, but then he catches it. Yep. Retry. That's the game when the USA has done the impossible. 3 perfect games in a row. They are going to the championship series 2 seasons in a row for toy car baseball, and they are just 8 wins away from setting the perfect season you could ever imagine possible. Wow, that was something. 17 runs scored, which is, yes, I know it's 1 more, but they had to do it because of the bases loaded thing. And before I start the next game, we're going to have an interview with their best player, which is, of course, the Audible Charger, if you didn't know that already. Charger, how does it feel that you're 8 wins away from doing the impossible, unheard of in toy car baseball? It feels great. I can't believe it's happening. And, we just got to take it one game at a time. We don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. And to be honest, that first out in the first inning was kind of bizarre and costly for United Kingdom because, frankly, they probably would have gotten a single for sure had that not have happened. I think that player was just sidetracked and he probably thought it was a home run or something, and I guess that's why he wasn't sure what to do for that toy car baseball player on UK's team. Anyways, I know we're 8 wins away from doing something unheard of in toy car baseball history ever, but gotta take it one game at a time because otherwise, if you think you've won it all, well, France and Italy might give us a run for our chances of completing a perfect season. So we'll see what happens. All right. Probably going to have time for maybe 2 more toy car baseball games in this one, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, Italy was playing next. Silly me. Italy plays next. All right, it's Italy and Sweden. Win in advance, lose and you're done. Unfortunately, that means UK is out. But I'm not touching the record just yet because someone could possibly beat their record. However, if Sweden loses, then we'll have at least 2 teams tied for third or second place in that division. Italy wins that, and they're actually okay with being the away team this time, so they will be hit first and fielding second. So let's see what happens in this game. I'm hoping for one more wildcard game, but if it doesn't happen because of time and how long the live stream is, well, I'm probably going to do the 2 finishing games later on today, or possibly tomorrow. That's gone. First one's a solo shot for that Ferrari. Hot shot off the third baseman. And he's safe at third. It actually lands in front of the third baseman, but he's left with no play, and that's a triple. That's 2-0 Italy now. Already. That's gone. 4-0 Italy now. I think Sweden's probably not going to win it this way, but you never know. That's gone, and it's 5-0 Italy now. Yeesh. They're starting to play like the USA was in their previous game. Not as long, though, for the home run. That's a hit. They're actually calling it a hit because it did actually go in a hittable area. And he did actually hit it. The car did. That's gone, and that's Italy's longest home run, and it outdoes USA. I mean, not by much distance-wise, but it's Italy's longest home run, and Italy now has the longest home run for toy car baseball this season in a regular season or playoff game. And it's 6-0, I believe. That's off the third baseman, but they are not risking it this time. It's 6-0 now. That makes it 9-0. Uh-oh. They're only a few more outs away from needing 6 more outs to advance. Well, 7 more runs from 6 more outs, which would mean bottom of the first and second automatically. Hot shot to third, but nope, he's not catching it. But they're not risking it again. It's 9-0. That's gone, and it's 12-0. They're 4 runs away. Basically, a grand slam causes 6 outs to automatically win the game already.
All right, I'm gonna.
It's 12-0. It's off the third baseman, but he ends up with a double. That may come back to hurt them, but we'll see. That's gone, and I mean gone. 14-0. Italy is 2 more runs away from causing 6 outs to automatically end the game because of the run limit. And they wouldn't really need to hit anymore. That's fair. And he ends up at third base as the pitcher doesn't even know where the ball lands. That's going to be a costly one. It is costly because that's the 16th run right there. That's the run limit required. So, yeah. Well, are they 6 outs away from winning it all? We'll have to see. Because remember, Italy cannot go back onto fielding from fielding to hitting in this game because they have reached the run limit cap. So that automatically forces them to have second thoughts of maybe going first to hit. There's one. They are 5 more away from doing it. Oh no, he doesn't get there. You're out. Got him going to first. Good recovery by the catcher. I don't think he would have made it to first because they still probably would have gotten him, even if the ball was at first base. He did actually hit it more than it hit him, so they are calling that the third out. All right, so it's now automatically forced bottom of the second, no top of the second needed in this game. That's 1. They're 2 more outs away from advancing. That's 2. Italy's done it for the first time in a few seasons of Toy Card Baseball. Italy's going to the championship series. I can't believe it. But their past few seasons for Italy have not been so well, and all of a sudden they're back in the championship. They might give the U.S. a run for their chances if that's the team USA does end up having to play. That's going to probably be one of the 2 best competitors that they'll face against. However, if Germany advances and Japan doesn't, we would not have same division showdowns for every single game. Well, 2 teams still tied for first, undefeated. These 2 are in. It's time to put teams into the eliminated tub. So that way I don't have to, get them ever again. I believe Sweden was the other team. Yes, they were. Whatever that thing fell off of, I think that's the Lancer or the Ford. I think that's the Ford, actually. Or Ford that's not playing. 2 teams already bye-bye. And the 2 bye-bye teams are, unfortunately, they are Sweden and UK. Well, we do actually have time for one more game, possibly all of them. It's France and NASCAR. Will France make it to the next round, or will NASCAR shock them all and finally get their first win, a much-needed win, if they want to advance? Can NASCAR shock France? That's the main question everyone's going to have their eyes on in this wildcard game. Win in advance, lose and you're bye-bye, gone for the season. France has decided to be the home team. No surprise there, because the first 2 teams, one was actually home in their game, and one was away in theirs. USA decided to be home in their game, actually, and then Italy was away in their game. So, yeah, it's actually kind of home. It's home, away, home. So, we'll see. Does Germany want to be home, or will Japan be home in that game? That's a good question for when that game does start, which may or may not happen in this live stream, just letting everyone know. For everyone that is here or was here. That's 1 gone. He had to go a little bit further back, but nothing too testing from NASCAR yet. Again, they're not going to have the perfect season, so even if they allow a hit, it's not that big of a deal. Nope, no hits. All right, well, it's time for France to see what they do in their first training. Can NASCAR shut them down and cause a bottom of the second? We'll have to see. Only time will tell in this game if France has what it takes to figure out NASCAR, or can NASCAR figure out France. It's going to be interesting. That's a hit, and they're already off to start their inning off with a double. That's gone, and 0-2 France already, thanks to a previous teammate of former USA team from 1 or 2 seasons ago in Toy Car Baseball. It's already a 2-run homer. That's a hit. Another double. Wow. They're getting some very interesting doubles because most of the time those would probably be a single and nothing else. That's a hit. And he can't throw it to second. He's safe at second. He doesn't really throw it there, so that was kind of costly. They are going to call out a single and a 1-base error. 1 run comes across. Here comes the runner, and he's easily safe at home. Safe at third, and that's a triple. And it's already 0-4 France. NASCAR may not make it, because I think it would be their second or third time not making the championship round or finals in toy car baseball or hockey for all of NASCAR's history in toy car hockey and baseball combined. That's gone 0-6. Oh, 2 thumbs up and someone's here. Thank you all for your support of toy car baseball. Is that gone? Yes, it is, and it's 0-8 now. Only 8 more runs in between Franson, well, automatically forcing top of the second inning. Well, that's not a home run. That's definitely a home run, and that's longer than USA and Italy's longest home run. That Renner just made it 0-10. They are 6 runs away from that run limit. Hot shot to third, but he does not catch it, and that's a double. Wow. That's gone 0-12, 4 runs away. They're 4 runs away. If they advance, it would be the first time ever in toy car baseball that we have 3 undefeated teams from the same division advancing to the finals. Because I think the only other time that happened was in toy car hockey with like 2 or 4 teams, but there were 2 teams from the same division and then 2 teams from the other same division. So basically, it's like 2 teams from division Hurricane, Lightning, whatever, and then like the other division, whatever it was called in toy car hockey or toy car baseball. There was 2 undefeated teams from both divisions advancing to the championship series. However, there was once or twice in toy car hockey and baseball where I think it was nothing but undefeated teams. Strike 1. It's still 0-12, so they still need. Well, that's the third hit. Right in front of the third baseman, but he's not doing anything, and that's going to be a costly hit. NASCAR. That's not gone, but 1 run's going to come in. 2 runs are going to come in. He goes first to third. The first does get a little bit of a hit for no reason, but it's not a hit by a teammate or the other team, so no player warnings of any kind will be issued that time. So everyone is safe, no injuries for any cars during that toy car baseball play. He scores, that's the 16th run needed. Well, it's time for top of the second, 3 more outs, and France would finally be in the championship series for toy car baseball for their first time in quite a few seasons, actually. Because I don't think France has ever made it to the finals. No, they have not, which puts a lot of pressure on USA now then. 3 undefeated teams could go and 2 of them cause panic for the U.S. in the championship series, if the U.S. chooses one of those teams. That's not an out, and NASCAR has a runner on second already to start off top of the second. Uh-oh. They aren't done just yet. NASCAR saying, you're not getting rid of us that easily, France. That's just foul. That's gone, and it's 2-16 now. NASCAR's back in it all of a sudden with a 2-run homer. That's gone, and I mean smoked gone. It's 3-16 now all of a sudden. NASCAR's back in it. They're fighting. They're saying, you're not getting rid of us this quickly and easily. That's gone too, and it's 4-16. Uh-oh. Are we about to experience a walk-off game either? He's too fast, and he's easily into second base, and it's 4-16 still. That's gone, and it's 6-16. They're only down by 10 runs now all of a sudden. NASCAR's coming back alive. This is exactly what I said would happen. NASCAR's probably going to come back against any team who played them. And they weren't kidding. And it's just past the Tesla, and it's 7-16 now. They're only down by 9 runs all of a sudden. Still 9-16. That's a hit. That's a hit too. And they can't make a play. Everyone's safe. Safe, and it's going to be called an infield single. That's gone, and it's 13-16 all of a sudden. NASCAR is only trailing by 3 runs. Can you believe it? 3-run deficit all of a sudden. I can't believe this has happened. Wow. It's only a 3-run lead. That's fair. That's fair. I say way more fair than foul. Hit off the third baseman, but that one's a bit more foul. That's in front of the third baseman, but they're not chancing it. Third comes back in quickly. Runners on first and second. With no one out even in this entire inning, NASCAR has tied it up. We are tied at 16-0. How the heck did this happen all of a sudden? They were terrible in the first inning, and they tied it up in the second. We are tied at 16 now. NASCAR could take the lead and force France to be sent home. Oh my goodness, it's a 2-run lead for NASCAR. It's now 18-16 all of a sudden. Well, because they have only a 2-run lead, they're saying play must resume. There's one gone. Nope, that's not an out. And he's safe at first. He's safe at second. He steals the base. But that is their second out. We'll see if that comes back to hurt them. He tried to get it to third base, and he's safe at second. He's still second on that throwing error, too. Well, it's going to be a single and a one-base error for him and a stolen base for him, I guess. Oh my goodness, and that's a home run, and it's now 21-16. NASCAR's now ahead by 5 runs all of a sudden, with 2 outs now. I think 1 round better do it. And that's the final out. While they limit the damage of letting NASCAR have not a big enough run lead to say they won, but it might be big enough for them to maybe win the game or have it close. France is shocked by that all of a sudden, and hopefully their players get a wake-up call from NASCAR after that. That's gone. I mean, so gone. It's now 21-17. Well, France is trying to have their fighting chances too. That's a single. They only need a grand slam to tie. Well, they have runners on first and second with no one out. He throws it a bit too far, and everyone's safe. Oh, he went off the third base area, but he's going back now. Sorry about that. We're tied. It's 21-21. Oh my goodness, they tied it up. NASCAR's about to lose. 1 more run, and France comes back from behind. I don't know where that ball went off to, but 1 more run and France will advance. 1 out. Uh-oh. Are we going to have a home run derby? That's 2 out now. That's gone. France wins in the second inning. France wins. France wins. They beat NASCAR 21-22. Unbelievable comeback for France. Oh my goodness, France comes back and wins at 21-22. That was such an emotional turn of events game against NASCAR. And they pull off the impossible comeback win with 2 outs nonetheless. France wins a huge comeback game against NASCAR. And they definitely deserve to celebrate after that game. I think France is really focused and energized after a win like that. I think they're probably going to have the best shot of giving USA a chance of possibly losing their perfect season. Wow. In a shocking turn of events, NASCAR will not be making the championship series. That was a shockingly close game there. To lose it by a run in 2 innings, I mean, you could not have asked for a more better, perfectly played out game like that. 3 undefeated teams will advance to the championship series from the same division nonetheless. The big question remains, will we have it be all teams from the same division or at least just one team from the other division? We'll have to see. Time will tell because this is it, the last game. I can't believe it, but we actually have enough time for this. This decides who's the last team advancing to the best of 7 championship series. Will we have one competitor from the other division, or will it be everyone from the same division? Of course, every team eliminated will be tied for second there. However, if Germany wins, then Germany would still be first place in that division nonetheless. So even if Germany loses, they'd still be first place overall, and second wouldn't really matter because no other team has advanced from that division. So Germany would still remain unanimously number one, and all the other teams would still be second place because of the same record. Japan wins that, and they actually are going to be the away team. So switch it up then. Germany hopes they can advance, but let's see what Japan does. I mean, Japan, after beating NASCAR and then NASCAR losing in that game, Japan's hoping they have enough momentum to carry themselves, forcing a all same division teams showdown in the Toy Car Baseball Finals. Let's see what happens in this game. Japan gets things started off with a double. Nothing too big though just yet. Whoa, watch out, Mason. You're getting a little too jumpy excited for I don't know what reason. That's gone 2-0 Japan already. They jump ahead and take the early lead. But remember, 3 quick outs and boom, it's already bottom of the first inning. I'm not sure if that's what will happen, but Japan's hoping it's not what happens in this game. He's not risking it. And he's safe at second easily. That is an easy stolen base. That's gone 4-0 Japan. Japan has not made the Toy Car Baseball Championship Series or Finals in a very long time, actually. I can't even recall the last time they've made it that far. I know Germany has probably made it there a few more times than Japan has, but Japan's not been there in quite a few seasons or years or so ago of Toy Car Baseball, actually. So this might be a big wake-up call for them if they can make it there. That's a big if, though, and it's 5-0 already now. There's one gone. Uh-oh. We may not see the run limit happen. That's 2 gone. Yikes. And that's a 1-2-3 after they only put up 5 runs. Germany's thinking we can easily outscore them, but time will tell. Bottom of the second will be needed as neither team has reached the run limit. There's one gone. Nope. That's a hit, and it's a double for the new Mercedes from that new Pink Slip series. Yes, that is from the new Pink Slip series from Jada Majorette. Check Walmart and Target stores for those. I'm not trying to, advertise anything or anything like that whatsoever. I'm just letting you know where you can find those Pink Slip toy cars if you are, like those kind of toy cars. Because, for us toy car collectors, we see a bunch of videos of people finding stuff in stores, and we're like, hey, that one's cool, this one's cool, and all of those other things are cool. And that's why, sometimes we share them in videos or sometimes in live streams. It just depends on what the channel wants to do for their content. That's gone, and all of a sudden it's 5-2. Yes, he did touch second base. I almost thought he did not touch second base because had he done that, that would have been automatically 2 outs already to end the inning. Because both players would not, well, actually, it would have been the second out, not the third out, so it would have been 5-1 instead of 5-2. Strike 1. In front of the third baseman, but he's safe at second. Still only 5-2. That's gone, and it's 5-4. Germany's right back into this game. Oh boy, can Japan hold on to win it by a run? We will have to see. Nope. No luck there. That's gone, and it's 5-6, and Japan is down a run. Germany has already told them they would score more. Well, they scored 1 more already. But they are hoping to get to that 16-run thing somehow, some way. That's gone. It's now a 2-run lead for Germany. It's 5-7. Uh-oh, Japan might be in trouble. And that's not an out. And he can't throw it to third either. It's a double and a 1-base error. I almost said 2-base error, but nope, it was just a 1-base error. That's gone, and it's 5-9, and they have gotten a Grand Slam lead over Japan in this game. There is one more out, I believe. Yeah, that's first out or second out? Well, now that's 2 official outs. Last out. Yep, it is. Japan needs to score 5 runs to force bottom of the second, otherwise Germany will advance and shut down it being a same division showdown. Because I think it's been only like once or twice where in the finals of toy car baseball and hockey it was teams from the same division. Championship series, kind of sort of a wash or toss up at times because it's hard to tell. That's gone, 6-9. They already started off with a home run. That's a throwing error, and he's going all the way to third base on that throwing error. He probably could have gone home, but he's not risking it. It's 8-9 now, and because of that costly throwing error, that's why we're already back to a 1-run game all of a sudden. No, he does not catch it, and he can't make the play in time. It's a double. And that gives them the lead. It's 10-9 now. Japan's fighting back, just like NASCAR did in that game. But remember what happened? NASCAR lost, meaning that the away team did lose. That's gone. And it's now 11-9. It's only a 2-1 game. There's 1 gone. That's 2 gone. Uh-oh. Nope, he is not out. Wow, he is getting really impressive. That's the 3rd and final out. Well, can they win it, or will Germany score 3 runs and take the win? It's 11-9. They're hoping they can win it, but time will tell if that's what happens or not. Because, like I said, Japan hasn't made the semi-finals or championship series in toy car baseball and hockey for quite a while. Did he hit it? No, he did not. But that is called strike 1. There's 1 gone, and that takes a lot of pressure off of them. Uh-oh, that's a hit. And we might be tied shortly. We are tied. It's 11-11 with only 1 out, and that's pretty much sunk Japan's ship or chances of probably advancing. 1 more run wins it. Will this be the walk-off run? No, it's not. It is not the walk-off run. Wow. Nope, strike 1. He's safe at third. He thought he touched the ball, but no, he has not. Wild card. Hey, this is called Toy Car Baseball, by the way. If you're new to my channel, this is called Toy Car Baseball. And right now, this is the wild card game matchup between Japan and Germany. And if Germany wins, they advance to the championship series, facing either USA, France, or Italy. However, if this is the final out of this inning, we do a home run bonus inning to see who advances to the next round. And it doesn't matter who has the longest home run, it's which team gets more home runs in total for their team. So if you miss even 1 home run in the 3rd inning of the home run derby round to, do anything, mess it up however you can possible, your team's probably automatically out already. But let's see if that's what's going to be happening, because it's 2 outs. Score is tied 11-11. Can this Mercedes finish it off, or will we see another hitter? We're going to see another hitter. Maybe they can finish it off. Nope, they can't. They can't. Will they walk it off on a grand slam? We will have to see. Thanks for letting me know, Wild Card, because this is the last game of the Wild Card round. Is that gone? It's gone! Germany wins it on a walk-off grand slam, 11-15. Germany wins. Germany wins with 2 outs. They walk it off on a grand slam. Germany will advance and has sunk Japan's chances. Japan is eliminated. We will not have everyone from the same division advance. Germany's the only other team from the other division advancing, but oh my goodness, that was such a stressful game. Wow. That was insane. That's the first time any teams won it on a Grand Slam to win the game in toy car baseball history. And Japan is sent packing home. And that's just one exciting thing of toy car baseball. Stuff like that could happen at any given race in toy car baseball. Oh, and wild card, I'm not sure if you were here for this earlier, but USA is on track to set the impossible record for toy car baseball in any season ever heard of. They are about to complete a perfect game for every single game played in a season. No other toy car baseball team has even come close to that before. But unfortunately, it's looking like USA may have a tough time doing that in this best of 7 series in the semifinal championship series because they'll have to play a lot of tough teams. Yeah, don't get too excited though, because USA, they could make one mistake and they almost did in the wild card game because they almost gave up a single, but then they found a way to get him out because that player from UK's team just got completely lost and confused of what to do then. Well, they may not be second much longer. Well, let's see if that's what happens. All right, well, it's time for the teams to figure out who's playing who in the semifinal championship rounds of toy car baseball. And unfortunately, because we have 3 undefeated teams still again, all 3 of them are going to have to go at it again. Well, USA wins that after France and Japan crash into each other. Who's USA going to play? They're going to play Germany. I mean, Germany, even after winning that game, may have their sights set on taking down USA somehow after that impressive comeback Grand Slam to win it all. Well, this makes it even harder. France has to play Italy now, so that's going to be an undefeated team showdown, which means one team will not remain undefeated, or both teams won't, after that series gets finished. So we'll have to see what happens, because that's going to be a really impressive series. Well, the championship matchups are set. It's USA and Germany, Italy, and France. I can't believe it, but for the first time ever, Italy and France are actually playing against each other in the Toy Car Baseball Championship Series in any season of Toy Car Baseball. It's Germany versus USA, and it's Italy versus France. These are the records as of right now. You may not be able to see it that well, but Division Earthquake has 3 undefeated teams. USA, Italy, and France are all 3 now heading into the championship series. And then Germany is 2-1 heading into the championship series. But again, they just came off a Grand Slam walk-off win, so they might give USA a run for their chances, or as people like to say, run for their money, even though there's no money involved in toy car baseball. But you know what I mean. So yeah, it'll be interesting. These championship games, they're going to be some really close ones. But USA is hoping to finish out Germany and go 4 perfect more games in a row to be closer to doing the impossible, set a perfect game record for toy car baseball in any season imaginable, which no one's ever done before in toy car baseball. They're only now they're only still 8 wins away from that actually. But if they win these 4 with setting perfect games in every single game played, whether they're home or away, then they would be only 4 wins away from having the perfect season possible for any toy car baseball team ever in any season of toy car baseball. So yeah, wildcard, that's pretty impressive history that USA is trying to make for the first time ever possible in toy car baseball. My only thoughts are they're probably going to slip and fall at some point and allow one single to happen, and poof, there goes their perfect season out the window completely. I mean, even if they allow a single, it's like that one hit will probably encourage them to do better next season that, their team gets hit against. So, yeah. Yeah, this is it. This is really it. These next 2 stages of the playoffs for USA just got their team turned around completely. Like, they have to be laser focused in every single game, allow no hits, no walks, no hit by pitch. You can't even allow a walk. because that means you have a runner on the base, and that's not a perfect game if you have a runner on any base from any kind of reason. Throwing error, hit by a pitch, or a walk. You can't do that if you're the USA. You have to focus on one game at a time and try not to make any single mistake possible. As for France and Italy, time will tell who's going to emerge a bit more triumphant or, more winner's mentality against those two teams, because Italy and France, that's going to be a good showdown series in that championship series in the best of 7. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Only time will tell who's going to win it all from these 4 teams left. Will it be USA, who's on track to set the impossible of any Troy Card baseball season and make history, being the first team that does it, perfect game throughout every single game in any Troy Card baseball season, new or old, that is? Or will Germany take them down and lose it? Time will tell. That's pretty much it. Well, thanks everyone for being here watching this. Also, if you liked not just toy cards, but baseball cards as well, for anyone who is subscribed to my channel, 6 p.m. in my time zone is when my baseball cards giveaway will be ending. So yeah, if you're newly subscribed and you like baseball cards, you're in the USA, please enter that baseball cards giveaway ending at 6 p.m. tonight in my time zone, which is on Chilean Mountain Standard Time, for those of you who don't know that. That's it for this live stream. Those were some really great wild card games today, I will say, to be honest, and I'm looking forward to a highly anticipated, who knows what's going to happen, kind of championship series. It's up for grabs. The finals are up for grabs. The championship title is up for grabs. The finals and World Series title is up for grabs too for Toy Card Baseball this season. USA is hoping they can do it back-to-back 2 seasons in a row. This season, doing something no one's even thought possible. Perfect game throughout every single game. They're 8 games away from it, but we will see what happens. That's it for this live stream, everyone. Thanks for watching and joining, and I will see you all next time in my next Toy Card Baseball live streams and most of my other post videos, content, all that good stuff on my channel. Yeah, wild card. You weren't here last season when the USA won it against I believe it was NASCAR, actually. I think it was NASCAR or Sweden who they won it all against last season. But yeah, if USA wins this, they will be back to the World Series finals of Toy Card Baseball 2 seasons in a row. So yeah, please do comment on my previous live stream from earlier today and the previous video from earlier today of who you think is going to win it all from these 4 teams, now that these are the 4 remaining teams left. If you chose a team that got eliminated, I'm allowing you to fix that and correct it to one of these 4 teams right here: Germany, USA, France, or Italy. Thanks for being here, everyone, and I'll see you all next time. Bye. Have a great rest of your weekend as well.